Welcome to Thursday Thoughts. It's been a big week, uh, mainly following on the Crozon Foil Festival. It's been really cool to follow, as well as the downwind event in St Tropez. Crozon had a surf foil event, a pump foil event, and two downwinders to create I guess, an overall downwind, but then also an overall crown, which is super cool to see. I love seeing the multi-disciplines, I guess, added up and rewarded. And then Saint Tropez had a downwind race and then a flat water SUP pump foil race, which was pretty cool to see as well. Super exciting to follow along results and some really good results for the Aussie boys. Luke Atkinson taking out the uh, surf foil event. Kai Thompson cleaning up at both uh, Saint Tropez and um, Crozon cleaning up. Kai won the pump and the downwind in Saint Tropez, and then Crozon he won the both downwind events, and Jared Snow also did pretty well. I think it was fourth overall with a decent result in the pump. I think a fourth in the downwind, and I think he sort of stumbled in the surf foil event, which is a bummer, but fourth overall is pretty cool to see. The Spencer boys, Jeffrey and Finn, claiming the overall. Jeffrey got the overall win. It's cool to see. I wanted to share, I guess, what I'm kind of excited about in the surf sort of foil footage. And Luke Atkinson was absolutely ripping, like big sort of foil tips out calves. Um, Cash Pizzola was ripping too, definitely giving it some, I don't know, some flair from the wingfoil world champ. That the Spencer boys ripping as well, and just got like dreamy conditions for the prone surf event. And the girls ripping too. I think it's Naomi was doing some sick backhand sort of whitewater hits, and she cleaned up in the overall as well. Nathan Van Buren doing some sort of those sort of ollie airs. Cash Pizzola with the carving three on the backhand, which isn't easy to do, and the big whitewater foam climb. Some sick surfing going on, and just cool to see that level continue to get, to get raised. Um, I'm sort of waiting. I want to say Luke was seriously ripping, and this is sort of the form we saw, these big whitewater hits, big sort of calves in the pocket, and that's exactly what he was doing at Point Palmer earlier this year, and it's so cool to see him, I don't know, shredding. So that was really cool. In the downwind sort of conditions, they didn't get the best of conditions, like plenty to run events, but definitely from all reports it wasn't Hawaii downwind, big open ocean bumps there. One was a bay run, and the other, I believe, was a longer 30-kilometer ocean run. And it looks like it went sick. These are the first two stops of the Downwind Foil World Tour, and I'm just running through the numbers now to see who's on top. But Kai Thompson's won both, so he's definitely started with a pretty good lead. And yeah, it'd be interesting to see how the numbers stack up, taking moving forward, because the next event's in Western Australia. And look, Kai Thompson could potentially win those two as well. There'll be plenty of people that I think will be looking to make sure that doesn't happen. But yeah, it's cool to see Kai's really raised the bar, and I think it's unfortunate Kane the Wild couldn't get to France to sort of give him a run for his money. But yeah, it's exciting to see how it all play out. But yeah, that's my thoughts for this week. It's been an exciting one to follow as a foiling fan, and for sure, bit envious I couldn't get over there for it. But I'll try to line up for next year. And in the meantime, um, yeah, I've been working on my powerwinging, and I'm actually doing a powerwing course on my Coach Casey club. I just went through a few different jibes, what I call a stall jibe, where you sort of keep it the same way, a loop jibe where you spin it around, and then a stash jibe when you sort of hold it, turn, and then redeploy it. All stuff that I think is out there on the internet, but stuff that I'm sort of putting into my own Coach Casey Club sort of modules and building it out to create you know, learning, community learning sort of process. So yeah, it's been fun, and I'm learning a lot myself, just sort of doing it because I'm learning to powering whilst creating it, which is really fun to see. Fun for me to sort of look at what I'm doing and what I'm doing wrong, what I'm doing better, which is just the beauty of video analysis, which is essentially what the Coach Casey Club is. So if you're interested in the Coach Casey Club, check it out. in the meantime, keep working towards your goals and look forward to seeing you out in the water.